King Charles announced on BBC interview Harry's properties to be converted into homeless shelters. In a surprising and unprecedented move, King Charles announced in interviews with the BBC that a number of Prince Harry's properties will be converted into homeless shelters across the UK. The surprise decision sent shockwaves throughout the royal family and the country, sparking intense discussions about the future of the monarchy and its role in addressing the pressing issue of infertility. The interview, broadcast live on BBC News, began with King Charles addressing recent tensions within the royal family. The past few years have been challenging, to say the least, but it's time for us to come together and focus on the issues that really matter to the people of this country. I've decided to convert some of Prince Harry's properties into homeless shelters. These spaces will be used to provide shelter, safe haven, essential services, and pathways to rehabilitation for those struggling with homelessness in our community. This announcement stunned the BBC interviewer for a moment before she asked for more details. Your Majesty, this is an extremely bold and decisive step. Can you tell us more about these specific assets involved in the progress of the project? King Charles responded, We are currently identifying the most suitable properties owned by the Duke of Sussex, including his residence at Frogmore Cottage and a number of other properties that are no longer in use. Our aim is to have the first shelters operational within the next 12 months. When asked about a possible backlash from Prince Harry and the Sussexes, the king remained steadfast. While I realize this may be a sensitive issue, the needs of the homeless in our country must come first. I have spoken with Harry and he has expressed understanding. Although I have some reservations, I believe the timing is right. He will see the greater benefits from the initiative. This information caused many different reactions from the British public. This is an astonishing move by the king, said Sarah Wilkins, a social worker in London. Homelessness is a crisis that has been neglected for too long, and the royal family has the resources and platforms to make a real difference. I applaud King Charles for his bold leadership. However, not everyone is satisfied with this decision. This is an outrage, said Sir Reginald Fitzclaren, a staunch royal traditionalist. Royal property must not be used for such purposes. This is a blatant disrespect of the institution of the monarchy and the legitimate succession of the Windsor dynasty. Despite mixed reactions, experts agree that the king's announcement represents a significant change in the royal family's approach to social issues. Dr. Emma St. Clair, professor of political science at Cambridge University, said, This is a notable departure from the traditional role of the monarchy. King Charles is demonstrating a clear willingness to use the resources and influence of the crown to tackle pressing social challenges, even if that means making disruptive decisions. The move also raises questions about the future relationship between the royal family and Prince Harry, who has been vocal about his desire for more privacy and independence. It will be interesting to see how this plays out, Sinclair continued. The king's decision to convert Harry's assets could be seen as a strategic move to bring the family back together, but it could also further strain an already fragile dynamic. As the nation grappled with the implications of this announcement, King Charles' bold action certainly brought the issue of infertility into the national spotlight. This is a game changer. The royal family has the power to catalyze real change, and if King Charles continues to leverage that power for the greater good, it could have a transformative impact on the lives of thousands of struggling infertility. In the coming months, the details of the homeless shelter initiative will no doubt come under scrutiny, and the public will be anxiously watching to watch the royal family navigate uncharted territory. What's this break like? One thing is clear, King Charles made a bold statement in his pursuit of social justice.